Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm glad to have you. Today we're going to learn how to do the moss stitch. And a couple things I love about this stitch is that it looks incredible if you're changing color in your rows, and also it's an easy stitch that builds up quickly because you're going to be chaining one and skipping a stitch along your row. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It does build up pretty quickly. Go ahead and make a slip knot, put it on your hook, and what you're going to do is chain any length you want. I'm going to go ahead and chain a small piece here, but it needs to be an even number of chains. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Just go ahead and chain about 16 chains. Okay, I went ahead and did 18. Once your chain is to the length that you want it to be, you're going to make a single crochet in the fourth chain from the hook. So if we count our chains, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth one. I'm going to go ahead and make a single crochet in that chain. Then chain 1, skip the next chain, and put a single crochet in the next chain. Let's go ahead and do that. Then chain 1, skip the next chain. In the second chain, we're going to put another single crochet. Chain 1, skip a chain, put a single crochet in that second chain. Chain 1, skip a chain, put a single crochet in the second chain. You're going to do that all the way across. Chain 1, skip a chain, single crochet in the next chain. Chain 1, skip a chain, single crochet in the next chain. Chain 1, skip the next chain, single crochet in the next chain. And then I'm going to show you how we turn this row and start row 2. So you just finished with a single crochet in your last chain. We're going to go ahead and chain 2. That's going to be your turning chain. Turn your work just like you're turning the page of a book. And in this row, you can see, I want to show you this clearly, you can see where your single crochets are because they have a post. Your single crochets have a post. Your chain spaces are in between them. This is where you chained 1. This is where you chained 1. You know the chain spaces because they don't have a post underneath them. Only the single crochets do. We're going to be working in these chain 1 spaces. So we chained 2 as our turning chain. Find that first chain 1 space and make a single crochet, working in that chain space. Chain 1. And we're going to work in the next chain 1 space, which is right there. You don't go in the chain, you go through it. Through the chain 1 space. Make a single crochet. Chain 1. We're going to do that all the way across. There's our next chain 1 space. Make a single crochet there. Chain 1. Single crochet in the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, and I'm going to show you what we do at the end to finish off this row. Go ahead and single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, next chain 1 space, single crochet, chain 1, and then over here you have your chain 2 space. That's where you chained 2. And we're not going to work into this chain, we're going to work through it, just like a chain space. So go underneath those chain 2 and make a single crochet. And then again, chain 2. That becomes your new turning chain. And we're going to do the same thing all the way across. There's our chain 1 space. Going to make a single crochet. Chain 1. Into the chain 1 space. Single crochet. Chain 1. Going to do that all the way across. Next chain space here, make a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. So you're skipping all these single crochets and just working in the chain 1 space. And that is part of what helps this pattern build up so quickly. You can really make a blanket pretty quickly. So now we're at the end again. It's our last chain 1 space. Here's the chain 2 that we made on the last row when we turned, and we're going to put our needle right into that space, not working in the chain but underneath that chain 2. Make a single crochet and chain 2 again. And that is all there is to this beautiful moss stitch. It's really dainty. And like I said, if you're changing color on each row, these V's of the single crochet stitches really stand out and make a nice pattern. But play around with this stitch. I think you're going to like it. You're going to see that your work builds up really quickly and it's super easy. But as always, if you have any questions, feel free to comment those below. And I'm happy to answer. I answer really quickly. But go ahead and enjoy the video, and I will see you back for another crochet stitch to learn. Take care.